assassinated a world leader who she wanted gone. That's Gaddafi. So now Trump is saying enough is enough. He's threatening us. He's launching missiles. But the people behind Trump, the generals and the thinkers, and there are many, know the history of Korea, which many people in the street do not know. So let me give you a little history of the Kim family, the Stalinist dictatorship of Korea. For those of you who don't even know the difference between North and South Korea and think it's a joke, there's a little history you have to learn before you derive your own opinion. First of all, successful missile tests, yes. The murder of his half-brother in Kuala Lumpur, you forgot that? Well, it's a hermit state for a reason. There's a ruling dynasty. What is the ruling dynasty? Well, it began with the eternal president, the grandfather, Kim Il-sung, who established the Stalinist dictatorship after World War II. And with Soviet Russia's help, he was installed, and he followed Stalin's tactics of killing all political enemies, and he laid down the foundations for the regime as we see it today. This mad dictator, the grandfather, had 3 children, Kim Man II, Kim Kyung-hee, and his successor, Kim Jong-il. Okay, now we move forward. Kim Jong-il, the father, was born in North Korea in 1942. Some say he was born in the Soviet Union in 1941. He was a playboy who loved American movies. He ran the country after his father's death in 1994. In 2011, he died. He was thought to have at least 4 female partners, which is why, of course, North Korea is still favored by those who go to Burning Man. We then go on to the current day, where we have a new sort of leadership under the grandson of the original dictator. The new one is known as Kim Big Fat Un. Kim Jong-il's first wife was known as Kim Yong-suk, but there are no pictures of her. She gave birth to their daughter Kim Sol-sung in 1974. Well, eventually Kim Jong II became involved with the dancer Kim Jong-hui, and they became estranged. See, it even goes on in dictatorships. This is important for you to know. Prior to marrying Kim Yong-suk, Kim Jong-il had an affair with Song Rae-him, a famous actress. Song reportedly suffered from mental illness, and she was forced to get out of North Korea and move to Russia, in which she died at 63. But this is important, because they had a son named Kim Yong-nam. Okay, just follow the bouncing balls. The illegitimate son of Song Rae-him and Kim Jong-il, Kim Yong-nam, was raised in secrecy and set up to take the North Korean crown after his father's death. But listen to this. Yong-nam fell out of favor after being caught trying to travel to Disneyland. I know you say this is crazy. He was reportedly murdered on Monday, well, that was in February, after an apparent poison attack in Kuala Lumpur's main airport in Malaysia. So he was knocked off. Then what happened? Another one of Kim Jong-il's lovers, Kim Jong-il's lovers, Ko Young-hui, was working as a dancer before becoming his partner and bore him 2 sons and a daughter. One of the sons is Kim Jong-un, who I affectionately call Kim Big Fat Un. She died in 2004, allegedly of breast cancer. Now it leads us to the supreme leader of the Stalinist Democratic People's Republic of Korea, very similar to Berkeley in many ways. Very little is known about the madman. Before he took power, he was rarely ever seen in public. And many of the things that he and his government do remain secret. No one even knows his birth date, but they think he's about 33 or 34 years old. And what is he doing now? The insecure madman is launching missiles in every direction he can and threatening both the United States of America, Japan, and the Philippines. So what do you expect Trump to do? Sit there and take it? Trump is absolutely right to threaten North Korea, but I will predict that this will go beyond threats. My prediction is it will be happening sooner than later. Another topic we're talking about, and I don't know, people are calling on it, is why is golf dying? Millions of people are leaving the sport here in the United States. I gave you my position, which is that it's too slow a game for anyone to play who has a quick mind, which is why it's a favorite topic of talk radio. But it's not a favorite topic of mine, but it's an important social comment in the sense that golf is dying. It's part of a past generation. But let's get back to the main question. Is Trump right to threaten North Korea? We're also talking about what Mueller is doing in his attempts to crucify President Trump and undo the election. Beria, the Secret Service director in the Soviet Union, the ruthless killer of millions, had a statement, "Show me the man and I'll show you the crime." Sadly, this once great American war hero, Robert Mueller, is now copying the tactics of Berryer. Maybe he doesn't know that. Okay? KLIF, Bill, line 7, is Trump right or wrong? Go ahead, please.
I say go Trump.
That's it? Okay. Thank you for the call. I would like a discussion.